All right, welcome back, good people. My name is Larry James. My company is Speak with Larry, no spaces. Now, today I'm going to talk to you a little bit about marketing. When you decide to have an online presence or an online business, marketing is going to be a major, with a capital M, input or factor in your success. Yes. As a matter of fact, I remember probably 7 or 8 years ago, maybe 9 years, something like that, when I wrote my first book, right? I didn't know anything about writing a book, but once I finished writing the book, I felt a sense of relief, a sense of pleasure, right? But I knew nothing about marketing. I thought that once I wrote the book, I was successful. Nope, it doesn't work like that. You have to market those products that you create. And then that's when you become successful, if you want to call it successful, because you have to continue doing what you're doing. I had to write another book, then another book, then another book, and now I do other things like videos, podcasts, but you have to make a progression into the area that you want to become known for, right? You have to become kind of like a jack of all trades initially, until you can outsource things. And a lot of the things that you have to do, you can do yourself. It's no need to outsource it, because it's kind of like it's all on systems. See, businesses are nothing but systems, and systems run only as good as the people in those systems, right? So if I wanted to teach you to do what I do, which is what I do, then I have to walk you through processes so you can get familiar with that process in order for you to come back tomorrow and do it again, or come back the next day and do it again. That's how it works. You have to consciously have to do that, but you want to do it in line with something that you like to do. And if this isn't starting a business or being an entrepreneur isn't anything you want to do, you shouldn't do it, because it's work, right? But the rewards are immense. It's like nothing else. When you can make your own way through life financially, you don't have to depend on a job or someone saying yes or no to an application. That's a great feeling, but only you can do that. No one can give that to you. So what I want to do on this video is I want to talk about some of the things that you would do if I turn the reins over to you, so you can start talking about your business. Okay. Now, this is a very simple process, but it's still pretty difficult for a lot of people who are just beginning. So what you would do is you would go to Google. First, you would think of your title, whatever title you want to think of, right? It needs to be in line with your niche, with what you're talking about. Like I'm a consultant for small businesses, right? So marketing, advertising, emails, all those are in line with what I do. So I can talk about any of those and still be relating to my audience, right? So what I want to talk about today under the umbrella of marketing is, what is the basic meaning of marketing? And I want to actually read these to you, because see, when you start out, you can read what content you have printed up and just share that information like that. And over time, you become more familiar with what you're talking about. And as you're doing that, you're creating content, right? Now, if you're not a good reader, then you might, expose yourself as being not a good reader, but you got to keep reading. That's why one of my first things that I bring clients on for the 90-day process is to learn how to read out loud. And the way you do that is you would go to your horoscope, whatever your horoscope is. Like my horoscope is Capricorn. So every morning I go to my horoscope. First thing, I get to my computer and I pull my horoscope up and I read it out loud. And by reading it out loud, it helps me to understand some of the things about me, because I believe in that. And it also helps me to hear myself reading, right? And as I'm hearing myself reading over time, I'll get better at that. I'll be able to see things that I couldn't see initially, which is how life works, right? The more you put yourself in that position, the more familiar you are with it and the better you are able to take advantage of it. I like to equate it to like when you think about slaves back in the day, they had to move things from point A to point B all day. So they come up with the quickest and most easiest way to do that. And the master would take that idea and get a patent. Go figure, right? But you know, things have changed. Okay, anyway, what is the basic meaning of marketing? Marketing is the activity set of institutions and processes for creating, communicating, delivering, and exchanging offerings that have value for customers, clients, partners, and society at large. That's the basic meaning of marketing. Now, one of the things you need to know is that once you start to create products or an online presence, you're going to be marketing daily. That's what you do. You're going to send things out daily. That's your business, to create content and send it out regularly, you know. But now the content, like a video, you won't create that daily because you work your way up to that. But you'll create a video, you'll create 3 videos a week, you know, and the videos are like a minute or 2 long, right? That's not long at all, you know. And you got to keep in mind, if you're going to speak about what you're doing, if I pay you $5,000 to come and speak, I'm gonna need you to speak for an hour, right? So you're gonna get more and more versed on what you're learning, so that when you get that opportunity to speak, you can speak well, you know your content, you get that bag and go, right? And then wait for the next one to call you. And then, you know, you do a good job and people will continue to call you. That's the world we're living in. One more thing I want to share with you very quickly. I'm trying to make these too long, but there's a lot of good information. I want to talk about the 4 types of marketing strategies. The first is called cause marketing, C-A-U-S-E, cause. Cause marketing, also known as cause-related marketing, links the company and its products and services to a social cause or issue. Makes sense, right? Then you have relationship marketing. Relationship marketing focuses on customers' retention and satisfaction in order to enhance your relationships with existing customers to increase loyalty. Then you have scarcity marketing. Scarcity marketing creates a perception of a shortage, which aims to entice customers to purchase out of fear that they may not be able to get it in the future. It's a mindset, right? It's a game. And then you have undercover marketing. Undercover marketing, also known as stealth marketing, involves marketing to consumers in a way that they do not realize they are being marketed to. Very interesting, right? That's very interesting. And the first 2, cause and relationship marketing, are what I consider positive marketing techniques that focus on the benefits to others. The second 2, scarcity and undercover marketing, are more unconventional and potentially controversial techniques that people use. So, you know, that don't make them bad people. It's just, if that's working for them, they will continue to do that. Go figure, right? Listen, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, give me a like. If you didn't, keep watching. You'll see something that you like. But I got another video to make, so I appreciate your time and have a great evening.